So, former First Lady Michelle Obama said that America's not ready to elect a woman to be president of the United States. And that's just an actual fact. Aside from the decades upon decades of history of sexism in this country, despite the fact that no woman has ever served as president of the United States, all the women who ran for president of the United States lost. Aside from that, we have recent examples that make this abundantly clear. Donald Trump, when he first ran for office, he had no public service experience. He had no experience serving in politics, being an elected official. Zero. Not even on the lowest rungs of local government. But yet and still, the American people chose that man over Hillary Clinton, who was far more qualified to serve as president than Donald Trump. She was a first lady, she was a U.S. senator, and a secretary of state. She was well qualified for that position. But yet and still, the American people chose a less qualified buffoon to be the president of the United States. And then when we look at this most recent election, the American people chose a convicted felon over Kamala Harris. The American people chose someone who inspired an insurrection in this country. They chose a man who was a racist, who is a racist, a sexist, a xenophobe, and just an all-out hater. They chose that man over a dignified, qualified black woman. And unfortunately, some of those people that decided that a woman is not fit to be a president and stuff like that, unfortunately, some of those people with that kind of sick, sexist mentality were black men. So yeah, what she said was actual facts. The fact of the matter is America is not ready to elect a woman to be president. And I hope that that changes sometime soon because we see that there are women in public office, that are governors, that are senators, that are Congress women and mayors of cities. So women are just as qualified to lead this country as any man. So it's just a shame that this country has not gotten over its sexism.